Hey, what's up guys, Winston here, and today we'll be taking a quick look at the Asus TUF Gaming H670 Pro Wi-Fi D4 motherboard. This motherboard uses the Intel H670 chipset and supports all of the latest Intel 12th Gen Alder Lake processors. The H670 chipset supports overclocking as well as 12 PCIe 4 lanes and 12 PCIe 3 lanes. This motherboard also takes DDR4 memory and supports speeds of up to DDR4-5333. It also comes with one PCIe 5x16 slot as well as two PCIe 3x1 slot and one PCIe 3x16 slot. And for connectivity, it comes with the Intel 2.5 gigabit LAN as well as support for the Wi-Fi 6. And for storage, it comes with four M.2 slots for your SSDs, as well as support for 4 SATA ports. Other features include the 7.1 HD audio, as well as the Asus Aura Sync. This motherboard should perform pretty well, and we'll be using the Intel Core i9-12900KF processor, along with some nice DDR4 RAM, and of course, the PCIe 4 SSDs. So let's not waste any time and put this into our test rig. But before we do that, let's do a quick unboxing. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, let's do a quick unboxing of the Asus TUF Gaming H670 Pro Wi-Fi D4 motherboard. Let's open the box and see what's inside. Alright, okay, I think this is the Wi-Fi antennae. Yes, here we go, triangular shape, looks quite nice. Alright, and here we have the motherboard itself. We're gonna take a look at the motherboard later, and let's see what else is inside. Okay, alright, inside we have a driver's disc, and then we have a pair of SATA cables, and 2 packs of pads. I guess these are for the M.2 SSDs. And we have a couple of screws for your M.2 SSDs, and we have a user guide. There's also a certificate of or reliability, interesting, and some TUF gaming stickers, very nice. Okay, all right, let's put these back, and we're going to take a look at the motherboard. All right, here we go. And here we have the Asus TUF Gaming H670 Pro Wi-Fi D4 motherboard. Looks very nice with the matte black finish. And here we have a very long heatsink, heat shield for your M.2 SSDs. Alright, we'll start off at the top. We have a 4-pin and an 8-pin PCIe power connector for your motherboard. A nice heat shield and heatsink for your Mosfet cooling, and covers the I/O panel. And it's quite a large one there. It looks quite nice with the TUF Gaming logo. Yep, very nice. Moving on, here we have the LGA 1700 socket for all your Intel 12th Gen processors, the Alder Lake. And at the top we have fan headers for your CPU cooling, as well as the 12 volts for your RGB connectors there. And here we have the 4 DIMM sockets for DDR4, supporting RAM speeds of up to DDR4 5333. And then here we have the ATX 24-pin power connector for your motherboard, and 2 SATA ports for your SSDs here, and also 2 additional ones right there. Okay, alright, let's take a look at more connectors here for your fan headers, as well as connectors for your RGB again, and COM ports and things like that. Alright, let's take a look at the PCIe expansion ports. We have a PCIe 5x16 slot right there, and 2 additional PCIe 1x slot, and also 1 PCIe x4 16 slot right there. Okay, let's have a look at the M.2 slots for your SSDs. We have one at the top right here, and we have 2 additional ones here and here, and a total of 4 M.2 slots for your SSDs. Yes. Alright, let's have a look at the I/O. We'll start off on the left here. We have a HDMI port and a display port, as well as a USB and a Type-C as well. Additional USBs here, and a 2.5 gigabit LAN for your connectivity, and Wi-Fi 6, and an array of audio connectors right there. Alright, okay, so yeah, it's a very nice board. It uses the H670 chipset, supporting all the Intel 12th gen processors, the Alder Lake, and this one supports the 12 PCIe 4 lanes as well as 12 PCIe 3 lanes. So it's not a bad motherboard, and it should be suitable for most gamers out there. And let's put this into a Asus TUF Gaming H670 Pro Wi-Fi D4 is a solid motherboard that comes packed with some great features. Take for example the 14+1 Dr. Mos power phases, the Digi plus VRM, Aura Sync, 6-layer PCB, and support for the Wi-Fi 6, as well as supporting 4 M.2 PCIe 4 Gen 4 slots for your SSDs with heatsinks. I love the friendly mounting design of the M.2 slot. It's so easy to use with no screws needed. Although the H670 chipset does not offer CPU overclocking, it does come with some options for memory overclocking. You can manually configure and overclock the RAM via the BIOS, or just simply select and enable the XMP profiles, provided your DDR4 memory is compatible and supports it. The motherboard doesn't come with any onboard power or reset buttons, nor does it come with any clear CMOS button on the rear I/O panel, something which I would really like to see. However, it does come with QLEDs showing the status of your key components such as your CPU, memory, and VGA during boot up. Using the Intel Core i9-12900KF processor, we managed to get some really nice scores in all of our benchmarks. It produced a Cinebench score of 22,666 multi-core and 2,031 single core. For PC Mark 10, we got a score of 7,874 and a Pass Mark 9 score of 9,958. For UL's latest Procyon photo editing suite, we got a score of 8,518 and a score of 3,275 for the video editing suite. And finally, for TimeSpy and Firestrike, we got a decent score of 5,403 and 13,339 respectively. If you want to run Intel's latest 12th gen Alder Lake processors and you're not too bothered about overclocking your CPU, then there's no need to buy an expensive Z690 motherboard. The Asus TUF Gaming H670 Pro Wi-Fi D motherboard has it all. It supports DDR4 RAM and offers plenty of features, as well as stability, reliability and performance. You can check out the full review on our website at funkykit.com.
And there you have it. That was a quick look at the Asus TUF Gaming H670 Pro Wi-Fi D4 motherboard, supporting all of the latest Intel 12th gen Alder Lake processors and DDR4 support. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and leave a comment down below. Don't forget, you can actually buy this via the links in the description. And of course, visit our website for more news, reviews and hot tips. Oh yeah, don't forget, hit the subscribe button for more. Until next time, this is Winston for Funkykit.com.